so excited about Halloween, and you will be ready this year with easy, affordable DIY craft projects by me. Let's get creating. You will need for this product duct tape or electrical tape, scissors, and some heavy-duty craft wire. You can use some other wire that's laying around the house if you have some. I make jewelry, so I have some on hand, but the thicker the better because you want to see the wire through the tape. I'll show you what I mean in just a second. Okay, friends, cut about 3 to 5 strips of electrical tape, putting the sticky side down and overlapping them about 1/8 of an inch. You want them overlapped so they'll stay connected when you peel it up. Here I'm doing 5 because I want a thicker bat. Peel it all up in one piece and flip it over so the sticky side is up. Cut about 5 inches of wire and bend in half so that you can find the middle point. You're going to make a little twist there, as you can see, and then bend the wire so it sort of makes an M. Stick it to the top of the tape just like this. You're going to take some smaller pieces. I cut about 3 or 4 for each side. These are probably about 1.5 inches. And you're going to put them in the pattern of what a bat wing looks like. As you can see here, you can see the little lines going down from the arches, and those are going to be our connectors for the bat wing. Looks like I had too much tape, so I took the extra off and I'm using it over the top of the sticky part. So you're going sticky to sticky, and you're covering it completely. You can see there that I'm pressing the two sides together so that you get rid of any air bubbles and you kind of define all those different webbings. And then go ahead and cut some arches between each stick. This makes that sort of bat-like arch under the wing. Then cut around that bottom loop, which is essentially the body, and then go up the other side and do the same thing, cutting arches sort of like an umbrella shape. And then I'm going to cut around the top so that the excess is completely removed. Clean up a little if you need to, and re-arch them if you're not happy with it. Super easy. You could use an X-Acto knife to do this part, but scissors are a little safer. But look at this bat. It's perfect. And the tape that I use is the best. Electrical tape is cheap and it's easy to work with, and it really gives you that leathery look that bats have. I was just holding the duct tape one versus the other, and I had an extra piece of duct tape, so I decided to make another one. Here's the process in fast motion so you can see me making a bunch at a time. I want the bats to be in a grouping. It looks more realistic that way. I'm still going to make about 12 more so I can really fill that top corner wall. It's going to be great. And there you have it. A leathery looking bat. I love how these turned out, and honestly, I was trying for duct tape. That was my original idea. And it turns out that the electrical tape was much easier to work with, and it turned out great because you can see the wire a little better, making that webbing of bat's wings look more realistic than I think the duct tape did. So I hope you had fun creating with me, and I hope you get to do this project on your own. Let me know how it turns out. Tag me in a post if you do. I'd love to see what you create. I found the perfect place for my new batty friends, and I'm going to hang them up using these little push pins. Watch out. Beginning at the corner of my door, I'm going to put them up close together and then span them out a little bit at a time as they get further from the door, so it looks like a realistic swarm of bats. I love how it turned out. As you see, I could not wait to hang them up, and I can't wait to make more because I want them to sort of look like they're coming in the door and sort of spreading out in a swarm. I don't know if that's what a bat grouping is called, but you get me. I'm looking forward to this, and I'll make sure and show you when I'm all finished.